There you
Are we
go.
recording?
We are now.
Okay.
We weren't before.
It's usually how it works.
Oh man. So obviously there are challenges specifically around cross-platform invitations
Mm-hmm.
with Star Trek Bridge Crew, which I hope will be clarified. There was a specific period of time where if you had purchased the game via Oculus, as I have,
Mm-hmm.
that it created problems.
Mm.
So it may be that there's an outcome where I have access to Bridge Crew via Steam or something like that. I should try
Yeah.
by itself. I should try to do it over there if that's the issue.
The problem seemed to be between on the UB.
Oh, it's definitely exactly, but I don't know how it's implemented on Oculus
Yeah.
because they technically have their own friends lists and things like that too, just like Steam does.
Yeah.
So
And then
I mean,
Uplay is one thing, but then Ubisoft Club is like another thing.
yeah, or Ubisoft Club is like a representation of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't really have a good UI when I go to the Uplay thing, but if I go to Ubisoft Club, then I have access to everything. But then when I go in to do invites, I see one of your names, but not the other name. Like, I don't know if I should be expecting you to have your PSN name. Like, we're talking about 4 different systems. Like, we're talking about PSN,
Yeah.
Steam VR,
Mm-hmm.
Oculus, and Ubisoft Club or Uplay.
Right.
Like, the fact that we were really getting the same game at all.
It did take like 30 minutes.
Well, it took like 30 minutes because I wanted to do it in a clean, sensible way, as opposed to the brute force way where you open up a game and I try to join it fast.
Yeah, but that was the only way that worked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We should have just started there.
Yeah.
And then we would have played a couple missions,
Yeah.
right? I'm gonna keep riding the.
But the whole time we were doing it, I did feel like we were trying to do something, but then hey, let's go, driving our cars, but then you've got like some weird car, like some Model T or something. Like you have like this weird device, this computer that makes doing things with you very difficult.
Oh yeah, it's like you always have to. It's like if you're gonna do something with me, it's like you have to like, okay, do I have the mental resilience?
And I did not. I was.
Oh no,
fading.
I heard. No, listen, I heard your voice. I know perfectly well when you are reaching the end.
It just seems like when you're going to play something on the PC, there's a lot of time spent not playing.
Well, when you and I try to do it, yes. These are very complex systems. Like I say, we have a system for getting together into the same game.
Yeah.
And it's pretty effective, and that's going to be what we do until they get it squared away. But it's just so weird that you go into options and then get 2 completely different UI elements on the left and right.
Ubisoft Club game invites.
Yeah, so that's a separate type of invite.
Yeah.
Apparently from the other invites.
Which I never saw one come in.
No.
I don't even know if that's hooked up to anything.
No, but I know from logging in, this is the best podcast of all time, obviously, but I know from logging in as you, I just logged in as you and I logged in as me on 2 different browsers.
Yeah.
And then I made sure that we were connected. I tried to save you time.
You did, and I appreciate it.
But all that's completely separate from the game, which is really, really cool. And I want to progress through it.
Yeah, so do I.
I want to progress through it, and I also want it to succeed. I want it to succeed in the marketplace.
Yeah, I don't know if you can. I don't know if a VR game can be like a... I mean, they have the best chance at it, I guess, because they're coming out on all these different systems, but still... Are there enough people out there playing VR to make a game a hit?
Well, if you are going to do it like this, if you're going to do the multiplayer thing, the people who have tried to put together a successful strategy for that allow all the existing platforms to at least be interoperable.
You have to, yeah.
Yeah. So if they were able to make a Bridge Crew experience, and what they should do is they should just start. Maybe not even with the real game, but with a Star Trek experience on Gear VR. Because that's, lots and lots of handsets.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Between that, my experience with Daydream, with Google's version, with the single controller didn't quite have the fidelity that I would think.
Yeah.
But it might work. But yeah, I mean, that's how you get millions of additional
when you get it on phones,
pieces of hardware
yeah.
in the continuum. I've been routinely impressed by Gear and Daydream from a fidelity perspective.
Yeah.
Especially if we're talking about the bridge. I mean, you're never going to move.
No, you're just sitting on the bridge.
It's just this one place. Like,
yeah.
I feel like that is something we could actually do
Yeah.
We could square that away, I bet.
I think it's funny that you can tell the people who are playing on Oculus in game because they can make pointer fingers. Like that's such a weird way of distinguishing if someone's playing on a
Oh
different
yeah.
system.
No, that's the shibboleth, right? I mean, think
Yeah.
about like Inglorious Bastards,
Yeah.
where it's just like how
The
you count
3.
up, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can look at these gestures you're making and know a lot
I know
about
that you were on PC.
Yeah, exactly. And I was correct. But no, I was talking about it in the post, but I really need so the arc I've described is that you got to start out with the Defiant or whatever.
Yeah.
And then so now you have 3 bridges,
Mm-hmm.
and you could use any of those bridges in that ongoing missions type thing,
Jeff
right?
Bridges.
Yes. 3 Jeff bridges.
Yeah.
And then you do a Klingon campaign.
Yeah.
Hell yes, right? I think that's exactly how it should go.
Absolutely.
And then after you have the Klingon campaign, now you have that bridge modeled. So now you can do Federation versus Klingon.
Yeah.
1v1, 2v2. Like this is what I'm fucking
It
talking
doesn't seem
about.
like it would be impossible to add that.
Oh my
in there,
gosh,
yeah.
what no, I mean the gameplay itself is so measured. It's so
Right.
naval.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason like this isn't like the type of intensity that you need for a lot of games.
No.
We're not trying to do, Doom 4,
No. Just give me a cool screen.
Yeah, this isn't
it.
like the lightning fast, like Quake Arena.
No.
There's a bunch of motherfuckers. This is like, this boat's going, yeah.
Very slow.
Yeah, and then it goes, pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
And then it has to charge
It's gotta charge
after it
for a while.
pews.
Yeah.
No.
So Gary wants to play tonight.
Oh, G-Wit?
Yeah. I might be on. You're gonna be on
G-Wit. What platform is he playing on?
PC also.
Well, good thing we got a system involved.
Yeah.
It's going to get more and more complex
Yeah.
if we're trying to get 3 people in there. But we'll have to be very patient for a little while until we can get the back end squared away.
Yeah. Strips.
So many incredible juice opportunities. Let's see. We have the Bureau of Investigation. Which one?
Bedroll.
Federal. I mean,
Hilarious.
that may not be for everybody.
Yeah.
Let's see. He was a great artist. Well, he was all right, decent. I got that.
We use that.
Mm-hmm. We did Destiny 2.
Yeah.
We did the Surge as well.
Surge.
Yeah. Wow. And we even got the Star Trek one. Ho ho.
Gonna see Wonder Woman on Wednesday.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
This is the dark tidings. I actually just saw John Wick.
The second one?
Yeah, I had to wait till it came out.
Yeah, we have to do that a lot.
I had to wait till it came all the way out
Yeah.
on the video, and then I sat in my computer room and watched it.
It was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
The very end was scary as hell.
Yeah.
I think that movie seems to exist it feels pretty indie to me.
It does, yeah. How cool was I thought Common was really good in that.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
quite. Yeah. I like him.
I thought his character was cool.
So how much do these movies cost to make?
I don't know, they can't be too much.
Right? And what is the budget here?
Cool cars, some fight scenes.
Let's see, does this not show the budget? A lot of times you can compare to the budget, but I feel confident that it did not cost $177 million to make.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like somebody came up with something here,
Yeah.
right? But no, it was ballin'. I thought that was exactly like they leaned way into the nerd shit,
Yeah.
right?
Into
They can
the
and they,
world-building
and they can
stuff,
just
yeah.
keep going that way.
Yeah. I love the marker.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
would. I was gonna say when I saw that marker, it's like you don't always go in for that shit.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, he likes this.
I did like that,
He-
yeah.
He likes the marker. He thinks that's a good idea, and it is.
Yeah, I saw that Logan just came out for rent. Still haven't seen that.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to see that either. I'm gonna grab that. I think I'm gonna have to get out to watch Guardians though.
Oh yeah, we saw Guardians in the theater. That was good. It's easier when it's movies that we can take the kids to.
Oh yeah. I don't miss those. Like I saw Lego Batman.
Right.
I'm gonna see Ninjago. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's not hard to see. But if I go out, I mean, and I got it sort of built into my life now, where I go out once a week.
Mm-hmm.
I spend most of that time.
Drinking.
Well, definitely, but I spend that time from a dialogue perspective. Like if I go out, it's actually to work on the C team.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of the big ideas for the C team come from those nights out.
Yeah.
It's all. I mean, that's work for me. I love that work. That's all I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely not sitting and watching someone else tell a story, right?
Right. Yeah, I watched you guys stream on Friday. I thought it was really funny.
You think so?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, I never know. I came off of there not feeling good about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's just where I'm at right now.
I liked it. I think their presentation wasn't the best. I think that was the first time they've tried to do something on that scale, and I don't think they were ready for it.
Yeah, Keek seemed to say that the lighting was odd.
Yeah, the lighting and the audio and just the whole presentation was weird. But I think that was their first. I don't think they've ever done anything like that.
Well, I think that 2-day digitally streamed content, conventions, for lack of a better term, are not common.
No, I thought your
for
game
them.
was good.
I'm glad.
Yeah, and I can't watch that shit.
Well, I had talked to a dude, Sherlock Holmes, that does a game. In fact, they were able to use the studio, the High Rollers crew out of the UK. They came in and were able to do their stream from our studio, which I thought was cool. It's nice to have a studio, first of all.
Yeah.
And it's fucking set up. It's ready to roll.
Yeah.
But he said it was good too, which leads me to believe that you must be right.
Yeah, I'm right.
Like I have to just accept that other people that they have a better mechanism for detecting that stuff.
Yeah.
Because you could have just said, "Hey, how's it going?" He didn't have to.
Yeah.
He didn't have to be nice about that. But yeah, I got some, and I have stuff that I'm trying to accomplish. And if I don't do what I meant to do, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad stream.
Yeah, the thing is that
There's multiple data points there.
the people watching don't know what you intended to do.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to get your head around.
It's the same thing that I'm trying to come to the realization with for art, right? Like, I can put out a drawing, and I know it's bad because I know what I was trying to do. Like, in my head, I can see the drawing I was trying to make.
Right.
But the one that I put out is, for other people who don't know that, is probably fine.
Right.
I'm trying to think if anything happened this weekend that was interesting, but it really wasn't.
You had a lot of sports.
Well, no, this weekend, so Noah had strep last week.
Oh, so you were free?
So he was getting over it. So this weekend we canceled both his sporting things and just kind of stayed home. Sunday we went to my folks' house, but not much interesting happened. We just played a lot of Overwatch.
Yeah. Brenna she was doing this hood to coast run with a group of her friends. She had like multiple like long running leg sections in this sort of like, you're sort of like running as a team, like doing different parts, which I thought was interesting. But that's definitely not something that I want to do.
No, I don't run.
Well, if I would run if there was a jaguar, and that's the only time.
Yeah, I'll run in danger, but I would not run for fun.
In the hot sun?
In the hot sun. Or even like for a good cause, I wouldn't do it. I would give money.
Sure.
Yeah. Maybe even time as long as it wasn't running.
Yeah, it's like really all I know for sure.
So I hate to run.
And I won't be a part of that. So thematically, I'm going to be surprised as hell if there isn't another Star Trek comic.
Yeah, me too. I think that just the experiences we had. I mean, we had, since we wrote that one, we had the kind of goofy experience with our fucked up tactical guy.
Yeah, dude, our tactical guy I guess that's the other thing, right? Is that late at night? If somebody's playing a shooter, you might not know.
No, because you probably don't even talk to him, right?
No. And if you do talk to him, people say all kinds of weird shit.
Sure, and if you look at him, he's just running around shooting guys.
Yeah, but it's like that's what you expect. Here, I can actually see their body language, and it's just like
he's
if
just
somebody
waving his hands in the air.
If somebody doesn't know something,
yeah,
it's like they're like, and you see one hand come up to their head, like, like you can get a lot more information, like frankly, a lot more intimate, information about their actual thought processes, right?
Right. But I'm thinking about that guy whose girlfriend came in.
Oh, that's a weird one.
But try to imagine, like, already I would say that sitting in your living room in your VR rig is incredibly unattractive.
Oh my gosh.
But then the fact that you would be in there playing Star Trek is probably just the double. I mean, that's too much.
Yeah, I think.
Can a woman even love a man that does that? I don't know if it's possible. She didn't. She was not having any of it. And he's like, oh, baby, come on.
Oh, yeah, I think that there might... like there is something like uniquely unattractive.
Yeah.
And listen, I love this stuff. Like
I love it.
I am way about it, but I think that if there's going to be different types of things you can do in there
Yeah.
that are going to be like more or less attractive
And you're
to.
starting at a deficit just by having the helmet on.
Oh yeah, yeah. But also he's just sort of like looking up at this ghost. Like we're
Yeah.
it's like hey, listen, we're in the 23rd century.
Yeah, I need you to fucking charge the warp coils, man. Not chit chat with your girlfriend.
Well, it's just you just the thing is that she's clearly having an argument with him, but he can't see her,
You can't see her, yeah.
and he hasn't taken the helmet off because I can tell because of how his head is.
Yeah.
Like I know that he is having the argument while manipulating this.
He's still trying to do stuff, but that's what's crazy, right? Because she's upset at him. Obviously, he's not paying attention,
Or he's loud as fuck.
He's
too.
loud as fuck.
I suspect that that's most of it. Is
She's
that he's
mad
down
at
there going
him.
woo at midnight? See, we don't even know where he was from in the U.S. We were
could have
playing at
been 2
11
in the morning,
That could have
yeah.
been like 1 or 2 in the morning. You
But
imagine
she's-
coming down.
she
Can you imagine
doesn't-
like getting woken up and then like coming down and then you see this person like in this digital womb,
Yeah.
like not connected to your world at all, like not just.
But she does not understand that he's in another place working with other people trying to accomplish something.
Oh yeah, he's got like a foot in these 2
Yeah.
social spaces. Like
Right.
one of the places he's in has 3 other people who are relying on him,
Yeah.
right? They are not important.
Who?
I mean us.
Oh.
Like the other people who are there on that pretend
No.
spaceship. Like there's nothing that can happen in there that is more important than what is happening in their actual house.
Really? You think so?
Oh, I think so.
I feel like there's a cultural sort of obligation. Like he is committed to an experience with us. It's like when I tell Noah, like, don't quit games without.
Oh, no.
Early, like-
No. I don't mean in terms of like politeness or nicety. I'm saying that a person outside of our context,
Yeah.
that's a type of etiquette that would not parse
Yeah.
to them,
Yeah.
right? That it's like at the very basic, like here's a bifurcation, right? Real and not real.
But I'm real. I'm in that place with him, and I'm, you know.
Yeah, well, listen, I understand, but I think that would be a semantic distinction for people who are not interested in this type of stuff. I just don't think that.
Really.
Oh, definitely, and I think that you could hear it.
Yeah. And to me, that's what I'm like, wow, she is like, this is incredibly rude.
Oh, definitely, but like I say, we did not know what time it was there. And
Sure.
I think that if I had been down there, and so picture it like this. I mean, let's just keep going. He just has his underwear on,
I assume that's the case. Yeah.
right? This is not. There's nothing good about this. Like this.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you want to be a part of there.
But like if he was, I don't know, I'm trying to think. If he was at a table with 4 other people playing a game, she would not just walk up and be like, "Hey, what do you like?" She wouldn't just interrupt him and stop the game and say, "Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you coming to bed?" Like, because she would see these other people at the table, and that would be rude. Like,
Yeah, I mean, who knows, right? But there are definitely situations where, let's say that he was at a bar, like really drunk with his friends, and it was time to go.
yeah,
You see what I mean? Like we're gonna have to learn etiquette. We're gonna have to learn how to manage etiquette for people who exist in 2 dimensions at once,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
We're gonna have to
Because
figure
the whole
out.
time he's talking to her, our bridge is shut down, and we're just sitting there listening to them argue or listening to them talk. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
I know that your hand is on the.
yeah, I can't go
You're-
until
we-
he
we-
charges these warp coils.
But at the same time, it's just like, ooh, like I don't, like, just like it's like,
And he's like, "Give me a kiss." No, man, you're not getting a kiss.
yeah. There, it's like there, but for the grace of God. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like I have sympathy for you, but by the same token, like I'm glad that I'm not you.
Yeah,
I'm over here
yeah,
in the captain's chair.
yeah.
I'm looking over at engineering.
I'm not getting a lot.
No, I'm not. I need power
Yeah,
redirected to very specific subsystems. Yeah. But like I say, that we're gonna have to figure that out. And some of it's just gonna be time too.
yeah,
It just depends on the type of experiences you have in there, right? When more people have had those experiences, then we'll be able to codify
yeah,
the proper distinctions.
yeah.
And also, this is why AR is cool.
Right.
Because in AR, you exist more completely in the 2 places.
Yeah, I find being in that VR very disoriented, like going in and out of it.
Exactly. And I think that that's true for most people. Well, especially like the worst case scenario for disorientation in VR is troubleshooting,
Yeah.
where it's just like on and off. You're like constantly switching back further. Great. Now
Yeah.
I'm in the elemental plane of fire.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the prime material.
I know, like yesterday when we were working on that stuff, I had the headset on. I heard Noah upstairs like, "Daddy," and I'm like, "Daddy's in VR."
Yeah. He's somewhere else.
That means leave Daddy alone. Pretend Daddy's not in the house.
Right. It's like when PAX rolls through.
Yeah.
It's like in a lot of ways I'm not there.
Yeah.
Like I'm not present. I'm not conscious.
Yeah, if you're like, she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm playing Star Trek in virtual reality. Let me know if you want to have sex later." Yeah, I'm good.
No, yeah, no, I think that might be done. Here, let's
You
just-
think so? Gabe and Kara, if you want, or just a guy and a girl, doesn't matter.
well, this has happened a couple times with Kara. Like, this is an existing thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, or no, I'm good, because they really mean the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like the Australian yeah, nah, or
You know,
nah, yeah, right?
No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Either one, they're the same.
They're
Yeah.
the same, right?
I like yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because it's worse.
Yeah.
Saying yeah and meaning no.
Right. But maybe Gabe should have a first line in there that's like, "Captain, I need more range to phasers. Engineering. I need more phaser range." What are you doing? "Oh, I'm playing Star Trek in virtual reality. It's midnight. What are you doing?"
I'm playing Star Trek in virtual reality. Let me know if you want to have sex later.
Can you fit all that in one panel? Because a beat panel there where she's just staring at Gabe and he's like with the wands in his hand, like
Oh, totally.
tongue out.
Yeah, you want a beat panel?
Yeah, if you could give me a beat panel.
Oh
there
yeah,
for
I
a
was
funny
saying,
drawing.
that's actually that truncates my task substantially.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I'm good.
Let me know if you want to have sex later. Yeah. So there isn't anything. I'm not sure there's any other dialogue required, like in-game dialogue.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's just like she wants to know what you're doing in there.
Right.
It's like midnight, right?
Yeah. I just thought if he had a really nerdy line,
Oh yeah, that's easy.
something way inside baseball, maybe.
So but I can't engage until you charge the warp coils.
Yeah.
And engage should be in quotes.
Yeah.
I can't engage.
What are you doing?
No. If engineering won't charge the
Yeah. It's midnight. What are you doing? Playing Star Trek in virtual reality. Let me know if you want to have sex later.
Yeah. Let me know if you want to have sex later. I think we got it.
Yep.
But when I cast the pot, it's like I cast the rod, keeping it hard like a motherfucker gas robot.
I'm reeling cod, today's fresh catch. I mean a podcast, something about nets.
Yes, it gets better when it's winter. I'm fettered by my fish gear, catch and release. Get in that crease when my fish near.
Talk about a plant best laid off that stray. And yes, I crave that tuna with his peck fin splayed. But while I'm glistening from the whole sea, you better listen into TLC.
I got that wild caught salmon. It's tender and it's moist.
Downloadable content, a podcast of choice.